my response. No, I don't believe that. Why?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I have prior experiences with headphones indicating that they require some sort of creator, right? I don't have prior experiences with the universe indicating that the universe requires some
What?
sort of creator.
Okay, okay, that's respectable. What about technology?
Well, I
What would?
literally said the exact same thing, and you guys just like you were like, "Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
not my
yeah, it's okay,
question," and
it's
then
okay,
now
it's
you
fine,
get it.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. No, no, but the question is, what about technology that you didn't see before?
What?
What about technology that you didn't see before? For example, a spaceship, for example, which you didn't see on Earth, but you know it's technology. It's intelligent technology, but you don't know it. Still, you would say it's by a coincidence, or would you say no, that it has a designer?
That what? Sorry, that what has a designer? Clarify.
Um, Intelligent technology. You say headphones. I
Technology.
got
We have prior experiences with technology
Yeah, yeah,
indicating that
yeah, yeah.
it likely comes from a
Yeah,
creator.
yeah, I got this. I got this. But about technology you did not experience on Earth. So it's how do you say fremd?
They have similar properties to things in which we exhibit that exhibit some sort of
For
intelligent
example,
design.
unknown technology that we don't have on Earth. For example, I don't know. You can say future technologies in 300 years. So if you see it now in front of you and you didn't experience it, so would it be for you a coincidence, or would you still say
I would just
it's
say that I wouldn't be able to tell, right? If I have
yeah,
no prior experiences with this, right, and there's nothing about it that would be anything similar to what I've seen before, I wouldn't be
for
able to
example?
know.
Okay, okay. So, for example, if you have a beaming technology in front of you, for example, so then you would say, I cannot tell if this is intelligent designed or it came by coincidence. A beaming machine.
A beaming machine
Yeah,
would
for
have
example.
qualities in which I would understand that would be similar to like things that we've seen have been
But
intelligently
it's still,
designed.
but
If you're
yeah,
bringing
but
up
it's still,
something, hey,
right.
can I
But
have a
it's still
full
not.
response, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Um, what's up?
Respond. Yeah, sure. You want to respond full? You said so,
Yeah.
or for me? Should I respond or you want to respond full?
Yeah, I mean, oh, I was trying to respond, but you can go
Yeah,
for it.
I'm telling you, yes. Please take
I
your
honestly don't
time.
remember. It was lasers or something
It
like
was
that.
it was
Like,
it was about it was yeah, we have a machine, a technology machine, a beaming machine. We never saw it, the technology we didn't experience on Earth. And this machine, would you
we
consider
we
it to
we
be?
see we have seen machines that have like they have similar qualities to what we've seen. So if it's a machine, if you're just talking about something, right, just something in general that we have not ever seen before, right? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to know whether or not it's naturalistically determined or if it came about through other types of processes.
What I want to achieve is that if we see technology which is so complicated, but we didn't experience on Earth because it's so far developed, you know what I mean?
So it has
We
no similar qualities to things that we've seen. Not a single one.
yeah,
No
maybe
similar
yes.
qualities. So if it has no similar qualities, we would not know.
No, no, no. Because it has some similar qualities. For you, it
Okay,
wouldn't.
well then we'd be able to determine some.
Okay, so let's say it's not like you say. There's not, but the point is, it's just okay. For example, no similar qualities. Okay, never mind. But if it's in technology, and you see how it functions, I'm that you can beam people with it. I'm sure that you would say, okay, this has a designer. So the point is, if I ask you why do you think that it had as a designer, normally people will say because it's so complicated. This technology is so
God is
complicated.
complicated, right?
No, 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 no. That's not about God. It's complicated. No, no. So if you see
God
this,
is complicated, right?
this is not a question. I still have my question. So if you would
Hey,
respond to
JJ,
it.
I want you to respond to me so that I can actually like engage in the conversation. If you don't want to respond to me, I'm gonna go on to the
Okay.
next person. I'm simply
Yeah.
not gonna waste my time. Okay.
Waste of time. You really don't have to threaten me. It's about a respectful discussion. So what's your question? You have a question. You want me to respond. So what's your question?
Appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. Um, and I'll just keep going. I don't care. I appreciate the hand art. Just go. Just go. Appreciate the hand
Okay.
art.
So if we said, okay, you have
It's like
technology
when
and
you don't want to like actually like let me engage with it, right? Then it's like I literally every single time it's like I want to engage with it and I don't
I
care
really
to
don't
because
understand
I
is the
forget
point.
every time.
Yeah, but several times you asked me to let you respond, and I stopped talking, and I told you, okay, please respond because I'm interested in your response, and then you tell me you
It's
forgot.
because I forget because you give
Yeah,
it a
but
second and
yeah,
like you like
but
it's
you
like
should make
you're
me.
cutting me off, and it's just like I don't remember because I get
As
cut off.
as soon as you say, please let me respond, I stopped, and then you already forgotten it. So I really try to give you
It's not
your room.
immediate, man. It's not. It's definitely not, man.
Okay,
Because
okay.
because I was going
So
on and you were like literally cutting me off.
okay, okay. So I
And like,
think you will remember again if we just continue where we stopped. The point is, if the technology is so far developed and you realize this is complex technology, like you can beam things from one place to another, and you know this technology doesn't come by coincidence in our world, because in our world things that come by coincidence is a thing like a stone, for example, or a tree, you know. Then you would say, okay, this has a designer, you know what I mean? Do we agree in this point? If it's complex technology, that we would say, okay, this probably has a designer.
That's the logical conclusion of it, right?
okay, not because something is complex, but maybe because something was like technology or something, right? But
Okay.
You don't.
if it was on
Okay.
the basis of it being complex, well, then
But
we would
yeah.
like, dude, if it was on the basis of us being or something being complex, well, then clearly speaking, it would also be applicable to God, right? As God is complex, right? But God doesn't have a creator, right?
But the point is, I don't know why you always come back to God, because this is not my point. I would just say, let's talk about the smallest thing in this world, not about God.
Oh my God,
If we take for
it's like, do you understand what an analogy is? Appreciate the
yeah,
rose.
yeah,
Thank you so much, Mila.
sure.
So if
Yeah.
you understand an analogy, why the hell are you not understanding this?
So okay, so you say the example of God is the end of your analogy. So this is why you say God is complex.
Yeah, God is complex.
Yeah.
The same quality as you just said exists in the other thing. You said complexity in the
Okay.
other thing indicates
Yeah, yeah.
design, but complexity within God does not indicate design.
Okay, so you say because God is complex, because he just designed complex things, so he should also has a designer. This is your point.
Yeah, that based upon what your reasoning was.
Yeah, yeah, okay. But in this point, we would come to the question, who designed God? And then would say, okay, there should be another designer because it's complex. This is, I think, your argumentation, right? So the point is, in this point, we would, or in this argumentation, we would come to the point where we say, okay, there is no end, or there is no beginning, not no the end. There is no beginning for everything, because everything has to be designed, right?
Okay, so you're saying that like because God doesn't have a beginning, that means he doesn't have a creator.
No, no. This is you say, if the complexity is the argument, so God is so complex, so he also has needs to be created, and I understand this argue. But the point is, if we just say we take this argumentation, which is quite logical, it's fine for me to follow you. But the point is, how long do you go back? Who was before God? Okay,
You would
God had a creator, and who created God? And the point is, then you would come to which is called, I think.
sequence of causes.
Yeah, this never-ending chain going back, and you don't have something like endlessness in the
You're
reality.
just saying that there's infinite regression, right? I understand what
Yeah,
infinite
that's what
regression is. I
you can say
understand that you're
that,
saying
right?
it's applicable in this
Yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
And
That's
my point is that if you think that infinite regression is not possible, then you think that this can't happen. So you think that God either doesn't require a designer because he's eternal, right?
Mhm.
Or you believe that infinite regression is possible.
Mhm.
But most philosophers argue that like an infinite regress of causes is not acceptable, as it does not.
I think it's fine. I don't see a contradiction with it. If you think that infinities can exist, then there's no issue with infinities when it relates to causes, right? I don't see an
You
issue with it, but even I
okay.
can even accept that infinite regression is not possible, and you can still not hold to a god because again, a naturalistic explanation could explain again an eternal naturalistic explanation could explain what's it called? Not infinite regression there. Mila, I appreciate all the roses. Thank you so
So you
much.
were so you will basically not like will provide like a satisfactory explanation if you believe like in infinite regress, right? You agree on that one?
I think that it's satisfying.
But you don't have like a clear initial cause, basically.
Well, sure, right. I don't think that's relevant though, right? Because it's infinite. You believe infinities can exist. There's no contradiction with infinity. There's no contradiction with infinity of causes. That's kind of like what it is.
Did I understand it right that you said you don't have a problem with not believing in the infinitive regression? Was it that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
you said
infinite
that.
regression. Yeah.
So infinity, so you don't believe in the infinities, right? Did I understand?
No, I believe
got that?
infinities are possible.
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, I don't believe in infinite regression. What I'm saying is it's possible.
Mhm.
You don't believe it,
But
but you
what
think
is-
it's possible.
what
But
Yeah,
is-
what's the contradiction?
What is the most probability for you then? So
What is the most
universe,
probability
like,
of what?
like the origin of the world is like for eternal, or it has a beginning then? Because if it would be
Oh, so
eternal,
the origin
you would-
the origin itself would be eternal if we're talking about this explanation. I don't think there's a sufficient explanation for the world, right? But this explanation is more likely to be true than the explanation of the theists, right? And that's because it requires less assumptions to explain why we exist. But by the way, I just want to say I only have like 4 more minutes. So, is there anything that you have left to say particularly?
no. It's okay. Thank you for your time. We don't.
No, I
want
appreciate it,
to
man.
wait.
Thank you so much, bro.
Thanks a lot, man.
Oh, it just cut out. Well, I'm going to get off, everyone. We're going to send everyone over to Dean's Live, everyone. Tomorrow, we'll be on at my normal time, and we're going to be on for a pretty long time here tomorrow. I didn't get like a full 6 hours here today, but we definitely will tomorrow. We're going to be on for longer than 6 hours tomorrow. I'm going to expect to go on live probably earlier than 1 o'clock tomorrow, and we'll be on for like 8 hours or something tomorrow or something like that. I'm going to do a really long live tomorrow. So I appreciate everyone who's come through today. We're going to send everyone over to Dean's Live. Dean is doing a different topic here for today. Everyone look up It's Dean. Spam Parker Raid. Spam love from Parker. You already know the deal. Everyone look up It's Dean. Spam Parker Raid. Spam love from Parker. Love everyone so much. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Follow me if you haven't already. I love y'all, everyone. See everyone later. Love everyone. Bye-bye, y'all. I have to say love a million times because I love y'all so much.